YTBC, what's the deal? Alright, so I'll just read an interesting article here on boxingscene.com. I will leave the article in the description box. You can click on it, read it, come to your own surmise. Alright, Deontay Wilder says, after Povetkin, I love to fight Tyson Fury next. Alright, so I'm going to read a quote from the article. I'm going to go ahead and chop it up with you guys. He says, at the end of the day, I'm going for all the belts, so I'm going to have to go through all of them. And I would love to fight the UK guys, even in the UK, Wilder said to Sky Sports. If I have to go through Fury after Povetkin fight, and I never look past my next fight, I am not that foolish to get those belts. I would love to fight him next. So he's pretty much saying he's not going to look past Povetkin, but he wants to fight, you know, whether it's Vladimir Klitschko or Tyson Fury in that rematch. All right, so he also goes on to say, if he wins the rematch, I will get his remaining belts. Then after that, whoever wins out between Martin and Joshua, I would love to go fight the winner to get their belts too. And maybe at the end of that, my first title defense, maybe it'll be against David to see if he can still do what he used to do. I'll put them up for him. And he's talking about David. Hey, that's cool that Deontay Wilder wants to unify, you know. I commend any fighter in any division that really truly wants to unify, not just talk about it, but really want to go that direction. So for him to get this mandatory out the way, and it's no sure shot that Deontay Wilder is going to beat Povetkin. I just think it's a very competitive fight. It may be a 50-50, you know, really, I don't know, man, I gotta watch some more tape, but I think it's a winnable fight for Deontay Wilder. You know, I would not be surprised if he knocks Povetkin out. I wouldn't be surprised if Povetkin wins the fight. I just really think there are two legit top 4, top 5, probably top 5 heavyweights that's out there, legit. You know, so I'm cool with Deontay Wilder saying that, and I commend him for want to, you know, unify the titles. You know, I know he's not looking past Povetkin. Sky Sports asked him, you know, so he answered their question, but then he says after that he wants to fight Martin or Joshua, whoever the title holder is. Again, I'm all for unification. I'm looking at the WBC right now. If Wilder wins, I see they have Stavern, the next rated highest guy, Kirbat Pulov, Carlos Takam, Joseph Parker, Andy Ruiz, David Hayes, number 7, 8 is Adamek, 9 is Jennings, 10 is Malik Scott. So I would like to see him unify, you know, but one thing I don't know, he said if he unifies, the first person who'll give a defense against if he's undisputed champ would be David Hay. Now we know this would take time for this to transpire if he was to be you know, win all these titles. It's not like it's going to take place in 6 months. It'll at least take probably 2 years. I'm not sure, maybe a year and a half to get all this transpired, but but my thing is, one name he left out that I thought he could have probably said this name before David Hay. And again, I want to see more of him, you know, is Luis Ortiz, you know, and I just hope he doesn't get left out in the cold as far as getting a good opponent, because his next fight is supposed to be Alexander Usyk. The winner of that fight takes on the winner of the rematch between Fury and Klitschko in that WBA tournament. Then the winner of that will take on either Lucas Brown or Fred Kendo for the WBA final. So I don't know if just, you know, Wilder just wasn't thinking about that, or he just, you know, he's not in the WBA tournament, so why should he keep track of it? But there's a tournament going on, and I want to see Luis Ortiz get his shot at Fury and Klitschko winner. But he has to get past Ustinov, you know, so I got him favored in that fight. But just getting this out there, just talking about it, I'm glad that Deontay Wilder wants to unify, and I commend him for it. You know, that's what you're supposed to do, man. You're supposed to want to be the, not one of the, but the champion of the division, not one of the title holders. Just my opinion. YTBC. I'm out.